All right. Hello. I am back at it. I kind of just woke up and decided now is a good time to start playing again. Try to remember. It's been a few days. I had actually done the last two videos back to back. So this is completely new day. Oh yeah, I opened this up. So this is an important location, obviously, because it had me go and do things. Music's pretty cool. I feel like I'm making a lot of progress in areas that used to be kind of like a struggle for me. Isn't. There's another one! Man, I'm gonna have to like pick up the... I'm gonna go ahead and fill this flask up since we're still at the beginning. But having healing magic with this MP stuff, I'm gonna be more apt to use magic. Yeah. I think I have to like fill these up individually, which a little annoying. Not exactly the most well-designed system. There's a lot of things this game does really well, and then there's things that make my head scratch. One thing I'm really enjoying about this game is how, I think I mentioned it, it's all one continuous game. There's no load screens or transitions between areas. But the UI for the menu system has a lot to be desired of. So I think, yeah, we got some night-looking folks. I don't know how many of them are actually, like, alive. It might just be the one guy, but it might be a trap. Can I, like, interact with it? I'm just worried that if I go down here, I'm gonna be making friends. Yes, I heard something move. That's what I was worried about. Oh! I'm sorry for the squeaking that might be happening with my mic. I don't exactly have a way to, like, filter things. Okay. They're like, they sound like they're made out of stone. I guess that's the point. This, gives me... what do you call it? In Dark Souls, this is kind of like Anor Londo. Like, just like, kind of like the jump in difficulty, and... jeez. Especially with that, like, fast-moving, like, snake people. I still haven't gotten that chest. I do find it really funny that it can't actually, like, aim. It has to attack directly in front of him. It even attacked his buddy. Cool. I'm just gonna, like, kinda stand right here and see if he'll do that again. I'm just trying to be extra careful and not get hit by the other knight. I say as I get hit. Just stay on his left butt cheek. This strategy even works in some of From Software's other games. They don't drop money. That's unfortunate. Alright. Got our fun. Alright. We're gonna start on the left side and then move up there. I do not like the fact that there's two. Okay. We're doing this again. Okay. I want them to attack me. Yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Couldn't use my healing because it's got that bar. And running. Trying to hone the one. Or focus. Can't use it. Yeah, I'm just trying to hone in on the one guy so that it just becomes a 1 versus 1. Ugh. I wish I could turn faster. This is the combat in this game. It's actually kind of funny. I kind of wish I could just like watch somebody else play this instead of me doing it, because this is like, look what I'm doing. I'm like trying to stay out, but I'm using kind of bizarre tank controls that has strafing. There we go. Go ahead and top off. I don't know if they respawn necessarily. Okay, so we got a portal circle. Oh, we got 2 of them here. Alright, don't get hit by that. I'm gonna just kind of get out of the broom closet. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that causes slow. Oh, run. Where is it? Oh, not healing water. I got those small red vials. I'm gonna go ahead and use a forest route just so that I can move again. I was really close. My health was like, ah. So definitely don't want to touch that. That's what causes the slow. I say as I get hit. But I think we definitely reached the point in the game where it starts to get way more interesting. The thing that I like most about this game is like parts like this, you know? You know, the first part is you got the plants, the cannibal plants and the skeletons, which, okay, it's alright, but it's where all the dangerous stuff, where all the cool things are at. And I'm just not gonna worry too much about like healing stuff. I don't think there's anything I can do with that circle. Now I'm just paranoid because if I walk this way, he's gonna wake up. Right? There's gotta be some trigger. I'm keeping my eye on you. Oh, cool. Poison. And an antidote inside. Why? See, I knew it. He saw me taking things out of the chest, now he wants revenge. Not exactly my favorite kind of spot to fight in, but these guys, if you can just stay to the side of him, you can't really turn fast enough. And that's just like, that's one of the things I really appreciate about this game, is that the enemies fight on the same terms as you. Not that all enemies are that way, it's just, you know, I turn slow, they turn slow. Gotta check the walls. Because this room is strangely empty. I guess nothing. It's just, it was a trap. It's plain and simple. Also, I really like this song. I know it's a bit droning, but it's definitely a nice change of pace than what it was before. Is there another? Yep, there's another night. Okay, so these are just treasure rooms. We're doing this intentionally, like you have to open in the chest and then he'll come alive. I bet you that's what it causes them to move. Yep. There's a little bit of a lighting effect going on with this character, that's kind of neat. And here's my opportunity. Alright. Stabbing him in the butt. And I could potentially switch out my weapon for like different, like stronger hitting, like damage types. It's just, there's not really any way for me to test which is the best weapon without me having to like manually go through each item, and then I would have to spawn the monsters. It's just, RPGs kind of do that. Oh, cool, another poison cloud. Okay. Go ahead and use that antidote. I don't really feel like... Oh, I probably still should use my healing water. Someone's just leaving health potions around. That's kind of a interesting thing. Alright, so those two doors are down. What's this room right here? Hall of the Five Wands. So this is, I think, one of the things that we need to grab, and this will make it so that we can teleport. Of course, I can't go in the room because I need the priest key. So, where am I going to find that? I'm gonna actually head back and fill up on my flask and visit a different room real quick. Just so that I'm not having to retread all what I just did. I'm more concerned about all the knights I had to fight than anything else. Okay, so I already checked this room, so I guess I'm mixing up my locations. I distinctly remember this part of the game, that whole castle area, as like, it was a lot more difficult. That's right, I got full MP. I don't know why I'm hitting that. It was like a huge moment for me. It's like, oh, this game actually has a lot more going for it. And it's the first area I think of when I think of this game. Just like this, like, forgotten palace. There's like no one in there. Actually, that's not completely true. It's your standard dungeon. But it also leads to some really important things to happen. So, if I remember what the story behind this place is that the Elf King, or maybe even a previous hero, built this place. There was like an obsession with light. Right, I was gonna go the thing over here. I don't think any more of these will wake up. I think they'll just spawn in if there is more individuals. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of go in a clockwise fashion. The passage of light. People of the forest who seek greater secret proceed with caution. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I had a cough. I got something in my throat or something. Not this area just yet. It's got a boss. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to take him on, but now is definitely not the time to take him on. Oh, and there's a save point in here. Cool. Well, I think I will actually do that. Save me a little bit of back and forth here. Good to know. So, we got the throne room. And a couple of cryptic passages. Born to and living within, we care for the forest, awaiting its true form. The all-knowing king leads us to the land of light. Okay, can't do anything there. There's the king's door. We definitely can't open it. The unwise king was sealed using the proof of wisdom. Which, I guess this means that we can't just open it. We're not kingly. Am I also maidenless? Maybe that's the requirement to become a kingly figure. And I love the fact that the game does not explain what that was. Alright, so that's everything. We can go down here now. Which should lead us to some more interesting places. Okay, we got more friends. Gonna just quickly make my way around. Probably not get stabbed would be a good idea. Yeah, go ahead and hit your buddy. since I recover so quickly, I think I am actually gonna try to hit both of them. Ugh. I need to, like, actually dodge. I think I can get out of the way in time, but I guess the game wants me to be a little bit more active than that. It's just, I want that opportunity to hit them. This is just so dumb. I definitely like the Zelda style of games, like Dark Souls. I'm kind of glad they moved away from this, but you kind of miss out on the atmosphere that comes from like a first-person game. Another game that's very similar to this, surprisingly, I would actually put Metroid Prime on there, which I might do a playthrough on here. Definitely one of the games I like going back to. I would play the original, because the newer ones, they changed the way the camera functions in that, and I'm not trying to say that it's wrong to play the remasters or anything, but changing how the game fundamentally plays after they painstakingly designed their games around those control limitations actually makes the game way too easy in some places. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh! I'm dead. Okay. Alright. I didn't lose too much progress, but that doesn't mean I have to fight those guys again. Give me more time to talk about Metroid Prime and why I am not as fond of these remasters. Now, you could be saying, oh, you know, Skull, you're just being a boomer, you know, you grew up on this game, therefore it must be good. And I'm just like, no, I got the retro remake for the Wii, which is what's out on the Switch right now, and the problem with having free camera movement or using a second controller stick is that the game was never made that way. And if you're going to recreate a game and try to keep that same feel, you're going to keep all the inconveniences in there. As much as I probably don't like how stiff it would probably feel, that the enemies really don't have a chance to fight back. And funny enough, the thing that I actually criticize a lot of games doing that I hate, like in Doom Eternal, I call it the red light, green light boss fights. It's basically the boss has to play out a certain animation or attack before you're given the chance to fight back. Like, you can't just hit the boss whenever you want, because the thing that's protecting them basically makes them invulnerable until a certain point. And for some games and bosses, that's okay, because then the game would be too easy. I mean, Ocarina of Time does it. But it really should be something that you have more control of. You know. I feel like making the player wait to attack something, like the reason why I'm not attacking them is because they have this stamina system, and I don't want to get too close. I mean, I'm trying hard not to get hit, but most of this is still under my control. And I think that's the huge difference that I have, because like there was that enemy in Doom Eternal that had a shield that blocked all your projectiles, and you couldn't be too far or too close, or else it would do some sort of counter. And then you have all the other little guys running around, and if you're lucky, if you wait long enough, it will finally give you the green light. And it was a green light, which is why I call it the red light, green light system. And then you got to hit maybe once or twice before it immediately went back to invulnerability. Now, I did figure a way to eventually beat it by throwing a sticky grenade behind that monster, but it was just so obnoxious to me because it's essentially a Dark Souls fight in a game where it should have been shoot it until it dies. And I don't really want to talk about other games, like, when I'm not really playing them right this second, so I just got some grievances with that particular fight. But anyways, going back to Metro Prime, the new controls, like, you can, like, kind of edge your way around the defenses that the developers had intended. It makes the fight so easy that I was like, ugh. I had to play it on hard mode, but you couldn't play it on hard mode, at least not in the trilogy for the Wii, until you've beaten it once. So that game's not a short game. It's like, we're talking about maybe 6 hours if you know what you're doing. And that, a lot of it is just traveling around. The game purposely puts in things to make the game... Oh, this is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and use another herbal liquid if I can navigate to it. I do find it interesting that there's just a small delay of, like, receiving health. I feel like these guys are much more aggressive than the ones I just fought. Yeah, they're like attacking much more frequently than the last ones. And it's actually kind of like throwing me off. Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, look how much they're using that ice attack. I'm gonna go ahead and use my other healing water just so I have the magic to heal. having a really hard time trying to land those hits. Because, like, I'm trying to avoid getting hit. And I know I could probably use a magic spell or some arrows, but these guys, they don't have much health left. I say as I... unable. So... I am trying to think of which game I'm going to be playing next. I don't think I'm immediately going to jump into another Kingsfield game. Jeez. I got some sort of cough coming in. Guess that's what I get for doing this first thing in the morning. Okay, now I can just focus on this fool. Nice. Okay. That was a lot of just back and forth. New shield, I think that's a decent reward. Not exactly the most interesting. A shield to honor granted to those who are worthy. I guess I'm worthy then? I'm pretty sure this room does not have any secrets. As I said, the game doesn't really focus as much on the secrets. Got a herbal liquid back, cool. I got quite a bit of those, and I really do want to save as much as I can. Oh yeah, take one of those. Even though I do have a magic heal, it's really slow and ineffective. Oh yeah, it's this room. Can't really see anything. Do I have like a magic ability? What if we use this? Nope, it just makes everything darker. I mean, I guess I could try using a fireball, see what happens. You know, like those whispers in the ear? I think YouTube, someone had found what they were saying. I don't remember what it was. It was probably just like some generic, like, talking. Oh, the floor's reflective. That's kind of neat. Well, okay, before I learn the magic, let's actually save it until I actually need, like, MP. Because it is a full magic, like, recovery. And I know that some people who play this game, they will do that. As I guess maybe even as a like a speedrunning strat. I kind of wish I didn't use that like darkness spell. Okay. I think we might have done everything. Yeah, because we did this all in a clockwise fashion, right? Oh, okay. No, we haven't done everything. I'm gonna go pick up some healing liquid then. Kinda top off save. Because after those fights with the knights downstairs, I really, really do not want to do that all over again, especially on camera. And this is just what this game is. Gotta go pick up the thing, go back, go forward. But if I cut all of it out, it would be a very short series. Plus, I mean, part of the experience is walking and seeing things. And I want you to be able to see most of this in its purity. Okay, so I do have to do this individually. Alright. I do appreciate they added a renewable source of mana, and by extension healing. The developers didn't have to do that. They could have made you grind for grass like they do in Demon Souls. And as cool as that would be, it would just be too inconvenient, I think, for the player, and just... You need that moment of, like, relief in the game. You need to give the players a chance to, like, you know, kind of gather around the bonfire and escape from the problems of the world. How many hours have I spent now? 17, and that was after I died, so it's probably longer than that. But yeah, I'm mildly interested in making my own game, and I really want to just take everything that I know about games and just kind of put it into one that I really want to go behind. If I were to make one of the game ideas I really would love to do is a first-person exploration game that's like this. Because there's just something about it that's just really atmospheric to me. And I get that I would have to do a lot of things. Okay, so what does this say? The King's Mausoleum. And then there's this. I'm going to actually hit this area first, because I'm not entirely sure if I need to go down the other way. So I'm actually going to... Did I ever change out my bow? Okay. We're just going to use our bow real quick, just to see if we can pull one of these guys out. There's no reticle here. Okay. We're just going to bring them both here. Get our fire cutter specifically. We're kind of fast little guys. I can't move. They got, like, some sort of paralyze. So I actually leveled up with this one weapon. Which means it will do more damage. I love how they're kind of not really biting me. Okay. Got more goblin. I didn't know he was gonna come in here. Also, I don't think I can easily recover from paralysis. I'm gonna go ahead and use healing just so that the next one that freezes me over, I don't, like, get ganged on. Yeah, we'll just pull these out one by one. Seems like a good strategy. I really do like their designs. They're like these bizarre fat imp things. This is a creature that I can relate on a spiritual level. They're just like, I don't know, they're naked and they're running around and just kind of doing their own thing. Alright. I also like how the eyes only like glow when they're a certain distance. I'm just gonna tank the heals because they don't really do as much as the damage as that other. You know what? Maybe I need to start avoiding things. Before it wasn't doing this. There we go. Cool. We got some arrows, which I did use one. Appreciate the help. This feels like a room that might have a secret in it. But I don't think we're gonna find any. Yep, nothing. So this is the red slime, so we'll go ahead and... I'm not gonna use a fire. Oh, you know what? I will use fire. I just don't want to get poisoned again, so I think that's a fair trade. Let's either use fire and get a guarantee of destroying it. You know, I could grind off screen and try to get my magic abilities up and use the renewable fountain. So I see something there. I really wish I could, like, make out what's out there, but go ahead and use this once my magic's full, because, yeah. We'll go ahead and grab whatever this thing is. Okay, we're gonna have to use item here. Dragonfly heals both mind and body, restoring all status anomalies. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use herbal liquid. Back out. So use one strong healing item to get an even stronger healing item. I think that's okay, I guess. And they respond. Okay. Can't have good things here, can we? Oh no. Oh! There was a passage to get it. Jeez. Okay. I did that in the wrong order. My magic power's up, which means my magic now for this is much more effective. I think. Actually, how would I know if my magic is leveled up? No, it actually says it right there. So no, it wasn't an actual like level up for the skill itself. I can't turn faster and it's moving quick. This is the way I was supposed to come in. Oh, there is a lot of them. And I can't just back up into the previous room. Oh, because I'm out of MP. Alright, I'm going to use an herb and down some of that water. And make sure I got the water highlighted before I hit confirm. Oh, this is just nutty. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Just keep healing. This is not good. Just run. Let's make all the friends. And I'm poisoned. Okay, we're leaving. I'm gonna eat up all my healing items. Better not have fallen me in here. We might want to come back into this room for stuff, but yeah, that was too spicy even for me. I was stuck in the corner and I was just like chomping down Skyrim style, just like eating everything I can just to keep myself alive. And then I just like, no, this isn't worth it. I'm not going to be able to kill them because they take so many hits to get out. And sometimes it just has to be that way. Like, I'm down to 2 herbs. I still have plenty of, like, herbal liquid. I got the dragon flower, so it's kind of nice. And we got one more room to check before we head back into the main city. I think there might be a way to go from here. Oh yeah, because I need to go into the king's tomb to pick up the king, or the key to get the 5 wands. I just didn't want to die. And this game's really good at killing me. So I'm actually... Even though it wasn't the best outcome, it was better than having to restart and go back and do all of that all over again. And I might have to hit this place up again when I'm a little bit stronger, when I have more health and just like attack power, so that I can take them all out when I'm ready. So that's going to be another day thing. I'm trying to be as thorough as I can. There's still plenty of game here. In fact, when I probably said I was about a third of the way done, I'm just giving an estimate. There is actually still quite a lot to the game. But because I'm also getting stronger with every level, it also means that things are just going to keep moving forward and faster. Alright, so I remember... I'm trying to remember exactly what that bell is. I think if I get too close, it causes it to disappear, and it causes a whole bunch of skeletons to show up. Yeah, they're just gone. And they all got bows. I guess I'm going to be using a bow too. Or I use magic. I guess this would be a great way to get some fire magic in. You know what? Let's actually use a bow. That's what it's for. If I can aim. Did I hit them? No, I'm not hitting them at all. Yes, I got that one. Alright. I don't want to change it, but... Okay, this is a good spot. I don't need to change anything as long as it's hitting... Yep, there we go. That's 2. I got just a slight advantage here. Can't really tell if I'm hitting them though. No, I'm not hitting that one. Okay, so that one I can't hit. Okay, I can get hit here. Trying to think the best way to go about this. There's so many of them. And I need to get up there. Guess I just... You know what? Let's just run for the thing over here. If they want to attack me, they can come into this room. Hopefully I don't get any surprise visitors. You know, I could probably use that one magic, the shadow one. Let's see what it does. Nope, they can still see me. What a worthless skill. Well, I guess I start checking tombs then. Yeah, I guess this will keep them from seeing me if I, like, walk in their area. Oh, good. I got a bunch of friends. Getting stuck again. They really don't want me going through their tombs, do they? Okay, I got one thing. I don't know what I picked up. Picked up a new sword. Is it Earth? Yeah. Okay. I've defiled the graves. But I promise you guys, I'm only borrowing this stuff. Is that a... Oh, it's a pair of gauntlets. I'll take them. Come on, give it to me. Sacred gloves. Cool. Reduces weapon weight. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Now, I could fight these sword guys. I think they're not as dangerous as the arrow guys because they can attack from a range where these guys will just kind of bumble around. Pretty sure I picked up everything. Yeah, alright. So I'm going to use that one magic, the Shadow Skin. Hope that they can't see me as much. Oh, hello. So we meet again. I found something interesting. Want to buy it? Probably. What'd you pick up? I really, really wish my controller would not bounce around like that. So we got herbs, we got magical liquid, antidote, root, mushroom, bolts, night sword, water carver. I think this is what he was talking about. Hammer of Woe. Its victims lose speed. Also, one of a kind. Night Shield. I have one of these. Helm, gloves, Mystic Guards. They have more defense. Also one of a kind. I'm gonna go ahead and buy like 5 of these. Buy a bunch of these. Actually, these aren't really all that useful. I'd rather just buy a couple more of these liquids. Mushrooms. He's got a limit to how many that it can have. They are kind of expensive. It's tempting to pick this up, but I have a better sword, so... This one, on the other hand, I find really interesting because Yeah, but I don't have the money for it, so... let's see. What else does he have? This place is even more in shambles than the rumors indicated. It's not going to be easy getting down there. The passage leads to the tower. We need to find a different route down. It would be easier if we could find the map that Zastri supposedly left behind. Do you know who Zastri is? He was the master thief who was perfect at the art of lockpicking. He then disappeared in the ancient city in search of treasure, and he never returned. I love this, like, short descriptions. I came here to succeed where Zastri failed. Many of the monsters' nests have been destroyed since I saw you last. Was this your doing? Actually, yes. I'll sell you something if you need it. So I guess this person's like the merchant? Oh, that's what I was hearing. It's the winged creatures outside. What item did I pick up? Keystone. Okay, so that's going to be useful. There's one place where I want to use it. I don't want to just like randomly put them down, because I only got one of them. I'm pretty sure I picked up the priest key. Which means we can go to that one spot. It won't open. Yeah, so this should be familiar. I walked up here one day and couldn't really go into it. Oh, good, I fell. Wait, did I not lower the drawbridge? Oh no, I fell in a funny spot. Alright. So if I did pick up the priest key, then I should be able to open a couple of those doors that were over here. Hopefully those earth elementals don't respond. Okay, so that's what he was talking about. The monsters' nests were basically cleared out because of what I did. I think this was where I needed to go. Yep. No, this is back to the other spot, so I need to go back down here. Okay, so it is respawning them. That's not terribly bad. I wonder if my fire sword was better. Don't know what I keep picking up. Ah! Controls, work with me, please. Ah, there we go. Alright. We'll head over here. Oh, probably need to heal up. Yep, I had the priest key. So what did I get? A sword. It's not a knight's sword. It's the Earthbinder. Lose a little bit of Earth attribute, but everything's a little bit stronger. And slower. How much of a loss of strength do I lose? So 60, 42, 40. $53, 39, 19. So I might lose about 20 points of damage, but I gain in the Earth attribute, which is a lot higher. I think this might be the weapon I want to stick with. Even though it could be a better weapon, I like this. There's also another thing I can pick up. I might as well go and use this key on one of those chests up in the room up here. Pick up some healing and keep going, actually. I'm fully invested. Usually I try to keep my videos around an hour, but that's just an arbitrary thing. Like, just talking all the time just kind of like wears me out. I'm just gonna run up here. No need to fight everything that I see at this point. I mean, there's always that chance to like get stronger because it is an RPG, but sometimes I just want to get to where I want to go. So we'll get back to the forest. I like this room, it's pretty neat. They could have just skipped it and gone straight here, but I like the marble pillars that they put in there. We're not going to save just yet, because I'm going to be picking up stuff. We'll save on our way down. Okay, so I don't need any more, like, healing stuff, so that's good. I think this is... Nope, that's the craftsman chest. I think the priest one is right here. Eyeball. You know, I bet you that room with all the graves had the thing that I was looking for, but I kind of panicked. If that's the case, I'm gonna look up a guide after this to see if I missed anything important, because I would like to be able to teleport around. Oh, right, I should probably save too. I love how they would keep praying to Cthulhu here. It's such a nice little thing. I don't know who this character is or why we're doing it, but, you know, got this bizarre idol. Actually, it's not Cthulhu, it's like some sort of hood, but, like, you got wings on it. Guess the city was into Eldritch worship, which I think Bloodborne was that way. It's one of the games I got really far in and then just kind of like, it just wasn't for me. I appreciate the visuals and what they were going with it, and I think I was actually past the point where most people usually give up. But I don't know. There was something about it that just kind of, I didn't like it as much. But it would definitely be a game that I wouldn't really be able to stream anyways, because I would need like to have like a capture card or something. And there's going to be a number of games that I'm just not going to be wanting to play, because either they're too long to do a playthrough of, or they just simply not what I want to... I can't stream it. Like, for example, I've never played through Dragon Quest VIII, but the musician, the composer who the game series is known for, is extremely litigious, much more than Nintendo in some places. And I don't want to get like copyright strikes on my channel, so that's just going to be something I'm not going to be able to really do a full playthrough on. Nothing happened. I'm not allowed to use the drawbridge thing. Interesting. Why not? Is it because I don't have the right key? I guess I did miss things. Earthstone, like crystal. Oh, and I got these things. So we got Rusty's key, Expedition key, and a Priest key. I was wondering where that was located. Alright, well. I thought I could probably use it, but I guess I don't have the right kind of key then. It's where I want to go. Well, I guess I have to go back to the skeleton room then. Or I can see if I can open up this gate. Not sure how. Well, there's nothing downstairs. And I did just check this. Is this like one of the chests that I couldn't open? Nah. Alright. This is what happens when I try to play games off of memory. I think I know where I need to go, but I don't. Yeah, that's okay. This is actually how games are supposed to be played. Older games were a lot more cryptic. They usually had like catches that had some obscure mechanic to make them really difficult to complete. And that was, I think, partly for like to sell people the strategy guides. It was like a marketing strategy, which, okay, not the most ethical thing that they could have done, but kind of where gaming sits right now, where game developers will purposely gut out their game and make the games incredibly painful so that you would be willing to buy their experience boosts is, you know, I think them having an obscure piece of knowledge isn't that bad. And thanks to the internet now, most people talk about games like that online, so you can, if you're really stuck on something, you can just Google it. And I know I do a lot of like kind of middle pauses, and it's mostly because I'm not really all that used to multitasking. I'm trying to do it better. I just don't want to fill the air with like a bunch of because that's just not one of the things that I learned when my schools is that there's these filler words that we like to use when we're thinking, and there's not really a need for me to just like put that in there. But if you're wondering why I pause even in mid-sentence, it's because I have an idea, but I'm trying to best like describe what I'm talking. But yeah, you catch yourself using those filler words. Try to make more of a conscious effort to not put them in there, and just makes things sound way nicer, really. And yeah, cool little talking bit that you can probably apply just about anywhere. So we'll do this again. We're just gonna book it again. Maybe use this magic to hide ourselves. So I think the game actually like keeps track of all of the units that are alive and dead. We might want to take out these guys for that experience points, so let's do it. Probably not get cornered. Okay, let's Robin Graves now. Okay, that one's empty. That one's also empty. Probably should heal up. Okay, so that took 3 hits. Let's just do an experiment real quick. Use my Earth Binder. Oh, that really hurts. So that also took 3 hits, so there's not really any point for me using this weapon when I get faster attack recovery. Could have sworn I checked all of these graves. But I guess I need to check the other graves. Wait, this is taking 4 hits. So I guess Earthbinder might be a better weapon. These guys are so tall. Well, I mean, they're not all the same, like, height, but... I wonder if these, like, items that are being dropped can be sold, and I think that's another thing I'm gonna have to look up. Just make sure that, you know, I'm not just, like, getting rid of items that might be, like, a crafting item. Yeah, level up. Okay, that should be all of them, and that will give us a chance to, like, fully, like, check this room. I feel like this is, like, some sort of, like, royal tomb. Oh, I'm out of magic. Okay. I'm not seeing anything in here. I'm gonna pause this real quick. I will get you back to you in just a second and see if I can find out if there is an important item in this room. Okay, I think I actually remembered while I was looking up the guide. So I did get everything in this room, and I was correct that the Hammer of Woe and the Water Carver were items special to that NPC that you could buy. I kind of wish I had more money for it. I didn't look up to see if the skeleton jaw was, what do you call it, worth anything. Oh, so I did get a level 2 healing spell. That's cool. So I'm gonna actually, it's gonna be really helpful. I mean, I tried looking up. I found like the official player's guide for some reason. It's a little vague, even for a player's guide. Like, it's saying, oh, you could just go into this one room, but I just remember that I had the priest key, and there was actually a door over here. So, I guess I didn't really need to, like, stop and look it up, but, you know, it helps jog the memory a bit. Oh, you know what? Let's save real quick, just so that I don't have to do all that all over again. And I did pick up a new weapon. I don't think it's going to be better than what I have, but it's the Holy Crest. One-handed, does a lot more damage overall, but has no Earth attribute. I think I'm still going to stick with the Earth Cutter. There doesn't seem to be too much of a benefit of using new weapons. But apparently, when I walked to that acid to pick up that dragon flower, all my equipment suffered, like... yeah, I even lost my shield. Jeez. I think. Or maybe it was because I equipped it a two-handed sword. Yeah, so my durability on this is like half. Don't have any rings. Well, that's unfortunate. It should be okay for the most part. And I do have a bunch of other equipped items. There's not really a way for me to repair this stuff right now, so... I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So, I don't remember if it's like upstairs or downstairs. I think it's the upstairs, because we went into this one room over here. And I wasn't able to open this door. Which I want to reread this just one more time. Hall of the Five Wands. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I was really close. Oh, this is creepy. Good. And the ceiling's coming down. Okay, cool. Is there anything I'm supposed to pay attention to? Like, I saw the trap. It's fairly, like, obvious. Oh my. It's just like, it's gonna come down no matter what. I can't avoid this thing, so... I know I need to go in here, but let's wait for the ceiling to go up. It's a good thing I saved, right? Alright, where do I go? I guess I run away. So you go in, you grab the wand, and you leave? Okay. I see how this works. Nothing on that one. Pick that up. Nothing on that stool. See one more that I can pick up. Need to wait for this to recover. And we'll grab the last one on the right. And this will allow us to warp to places. Okay, can't go just yet. I don't want to do it too soon. I need all the time I can grab. Okay, we're done here. Can't use that. Alright. So I just picked up 3 wands. And I think we have the red guide stone. The blue one, I think, is already where we need to go. Oh, because I need to stand in the circle. Right. And this is going to be... I'm just going to leave the blue one here. Just remember that it's mana. I'm going to stick the red one in the tower that's in the center, which I probably could have just done from that room. Do I need to use the crystal vial? Yep. How many crystal vials do I have now? Or healing waters? 2. Okay. Do you have anything new to say now that I got the key and wands? Are you planning to go underground? You can stand from the south side of the city, but I don't know if it's possible now. The path to the city is sealed in many places. If you hit a dead end, perhaps you should use a wand of guidance? It's very convenient to leave a guide stone in places you frequent. Walk with the light. Alright, so I'm going to go and put a red stone in one of the spots that I know I would want to return. And then I'm going to use the green one to get us to the next area. So I think the reason why the drawbridge didn't work that one time is just simply because they wanted you to get these wands. It's a little forced, if you ask me, to make the player have to like go to the one door and remember that they had done it. And if I'd taken notes, this wouldn't be an issue. But I guess I am kind of glad I took on at least the skeleton swordsman, because, you know, XP is XP. But yeah, and that's really the only like spot in the game where you have to like really use the, or what am I talking about? It's the only place where you're going to get a load screen of some kind. And I know I could have put the redstone here, but I didn't have the wand. So now that I do... And there's 5 of them, and 2 of them were missing from that room, so they are deeper in the game, or potentially just like another like way forward. So go ahead and finally use this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, save. Okay. Stand on this, and we will use the green wand. Okay. So we are... I'm not really entirely sure where we're at. You save again, because, you know, being paranoid is always a good thing. I could make another save slot, but I'm just not really in a need. Where am I? We're in a very interesting place. Yeah, this earth cutter is extremely reliable. And there's not a magic circle here, is there? Okay. I'm actually going to take this with me. Because chances are I'm not going to be needing to return to this very spot. Yeah. Let's see what these things have to say. The South Cliff. Okay. I think we actually want to go this way. Goes down. And there's magma. Not going to be able to cross that. Maybe I need to go to the South Cliff area. So I think when I was playing this game through emulation, this area had some troubles loading in. And I got essentially soft locked. Oh, what is going on here? You don't seem like a monster. Oh, don't think so. Not sure how I got here. This place you can see through the windows, most likely the south side of the city. I came to this place, the ancient city, once I ended my services as a palace knight in my homeland. I was in constant battle. I couldn't embrace the quiet life. It's been nothing but battles day after day since I came here. My blood boils. I think a map is going to be necessary. I heard the infamous thief Zestri left a map of the city here, but I haven't found it. Now, where shall I head to next? Don't know. I don't think I can even read this map. I'm gonna take your booze. Yeah, that looks like a place that I want to go. It's kind of neat that I'm not the only one wandering around in this city. Hopefully the emulation bug isn't back, but, you know, I do want to put that out, that if I do see it, I kind of know what to do to fix it, but it's not a guarantee, because what's happening is the levels themselves are being loaded in the background. Like, everything's segmented, and they unload themselves, but not always like load themselves in. And this wouldn't actually happen on the PlayStation. But so far, everything has been running pretty smoothly, even if it is a little funky. Wait, let's wait until I'm full. Okay, that's not gonna work. What if I used my axe? That seemed to do wonders. Yep, okay. you know, the game never really explicitly says to do this. And I've been able to use that wind cutter to break things, so I wonder how many people actually got stuck because they didn't realize they could hit this thing. Not exactly the best mechanic, if you ask me. But if I see like a place that is like completely pitch black and it looks like it falls into the void, definitely do not like walk over it. You'll fall to your death. I'm hoping that the bug doesn't carry over. So we can go this way. I think this is actually the way forward, so I'm not going to go down here just yet. I'm going to actually head back up here. Just like looking at me funny. Can you not jump out? I want to get that experience points. There we go. Give me that money. Kind of want to buy that hammer. Oh, did I like leave some gold down there? I really should look up like more names of like the places and stuff. It feels like the guide would be extremely helpful. Yeah, I did leave something. Left a claw. I do love the fact that I'm not actually taking that much damage from them. They just seemed a lot more threatening than what they appear. I still can't believe like I had to go against those snake people, and I guess that's supposed to be like kind of like a later, like you can do it now if you really want to. Because so far none of the enemies have been as aggressive as those snake people. Which makes sense because there is a area dedicated just for them. Interesting. Okay. I really love this new magic spell. It's oddly quiet. It's kind of weird. A bit unnerving, if you ask me. When the music finally stops playing, you know something's about to go down, right? Or not, who knows? This game doesn't seem to follow any, like, set rules. Is that a two-headed lizard? Restores all status anomalies. Ew. Why would I want to eat dry lizard jerky? Yeah, it's just like really quiet. Nothing over here. Jeez. Okay, so before I go down here, because I feel like this is a completely new part of the game, I am going to go across the lava because I thought that was the new way forward, but this seems like this is the way, so kind of the downside of not knowing exactly where things are at. And I only gleaned the walkthrough for what? Just to make sure I didn't miss something. I still want this experience to be kind of like a blind playthrough. Where is these enemies at? Craftsman Workshop. We'll check that out later. I just kind of want to... There we go. This is where I was looking for. This was the gate that I poked my hand in and said, hey, you know, don't bite my hand, and then try to chop my hand off. Stop moving. I wish to make you unalive. Yeah, there you go. Give me that stuff, pull the lever. Doesn't really look like a lever, but whatever. Because I want to put that gemstone in. And then I think I'm actually going to call it good. We did a ton of stuff. And we'll actually get to, I think, the next major act in the game. So yeah, thanks for sticking with me on this almost 2-hour journey. I need to just do something else, so yeah. And we'll try to get this game done soon enough. We're not gonna... Oh, I already had the ruby in here. Okay, never mind. This game really likes to mess with my head, so... yeah. I'll have to remember that for next time, but thank you for watching, and I will check you out, or check... what am I saying? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.